looks like God's Raid changed their mind and dropped a new hero and a new god today. It seems like it was supposed to come out on April 15th. I don't know what April 15th was, but they're out now. My first pull that I got from the Valhalla Pass, I literally got the epic straight off the bat. I don't think I'll get the god anytime soon because it is an absolute god. But if we come down, we got this Robotic healer. He's an epic, he's devil, he's actually a demon. I'm guessing the translation from whatever language they use to English is not 100%. He's a support type hero, he's a healer. Obviously, skill, heals an ally with the highest defense for 300% of the attack, and removes one debuff, increases the target's defense by 30% for 10 seconds. That is really awesome. That should really keep your tank alive a lot longer. Keep them like higher defense plus getting a huge heal off their attack. It's really weird that it scales off attack, but obviously your attack in this game is a much higher than anything else. If it was a heal of the 300% of their HP, well, that doesn't work because then it sends them way over, but 300% of the attack, I do love that. Ultimate, heal all allies for 480% of attack and remove one debuff. I do like that. I'm going to go and compare that to other support heroes in a second. But then we've got Vishnu. Unleashes a devastating ray, dealing true damage equal to 250% of attack to all enemies and reduce their defense by 50% for 12 seconds. That is also awesome. That reducing defense by 50%. If you've also got on your team Banshee and a few other things that reduce that defense, you are pretty much going to ignore nearly all their defense. That is amazing. Stacking these absolute gods with other heroes that just all work together and synergize perfectly, that is how you play this game. The crit damage of demon heroes is increased by 25%. That's awesome. Crit is increased by 20%, awesome as well. And increases ultimate charge rate of enhanced hero by 12%. So just from reading this favor, I would reckon that the Duke of Darkness would synergize with him perfectly. The crit damage is up, the crit is up, and the increased ultimate charge rate of the hero is up. That is what he is all about. That seems like it is just seems like he is solely built for him. Obviously, there's other ones like Tyr and Artemis that really synergize very well with the Duke of Darkness. So if you do get this, you're going to have a little bit of a decision on your hands who you're going to go with if you run the Duke. So this was supposed to come out 15th. It's come out now. Don't know why they did that. Also, when you're in game, click on this link. It will take you to this page right here. You need to sign in to here. If you don't know what this is their official community. They don't have a Discord. They go through this, and on here there is an event. The event period goes until the 14th, and all you're doing is guessing the names of the heroes that are coming out on the 14th. So literally all you need to do is read this and go, okay, Robotic healer, tin can plus heal. So it kind of tells you anyway. This one here, Shiver, Shining, Shell, Sectum Sempra. I'm pretty sure that is a move from Harry Potter. But we'll go back into game and see. It does say he's called Vishnu, but his actual name is Shiva. I don't know why it is Vishnu there. They may have had some other names in the workings, but he's definitely named Shiva. If we come and have a look at the gods here, he was the first one. If you come along, there he is, boom, here's Shiva. So come in here, go Shiva, Robotic healer, and submit. There we go, I'm already voted, confirm, boom. All contractors who participated in the vote will get 5 hero summoning tickets and 500 energy. Wow. If you have not done this, go and do it now. So because I don't have him, I can't see what it would look like to actually enhance his divinity and see how much it goes up. But if we have a look at this favor, it's 25%. If we come back to, say, tier 32.5, so from here it's going up by 2.5%. I would hazard a guess that it is the same increments as what is there. This one is going up by 2%, and this one is going up by like 2 point something percent. So if we go back down to here and have a look at what we got here, again, that will go up. That's probably going to get to about 20 to 25% at the top, which is absolutely amazing. That's like 1/4 quicker. Crit rate, that should probably go up to maybe 35 or 40%. That is also awesome. And this 25 might go up to 36 or 40%. So looking at that, I reckon that he is literally a top tier god. If you have a look at this, I'm pretty sure it sucks that you can't have a look at what it was at number 1. But this is going up by 60% every time. If we come back to here, 250, I think that will get to about the same, that 900%. maybe a little bit less, maybe about 800% of attack. So the amount of damage you're going to be getting from him is huge because it is to all of the enemies. As my most previous video showed, that Poseidon wave going up through the towers literally just melts your opponents, and this is only an MP of 3. You'll be able to hit that off so often. Obviously the cooldown is 45 seconds, so it's still going to be 45 seconds between hitting it, but an MP use of 3 means that you'll be able to get other things off whilst also using it. So if I did get that absolute god, he would be coming into my team somewhere. I think he looks absolutely amazing. Like, look at that. But this use right here, it seems like really good. Attack and critical. Would be nice if maybe that was attack speed. Critical is obviously very good as well because we want to crit hit. And then we'll have a look at our new hero we have. Here he is, the Robotic healer. Out of all of the champs that they have in this game, he looks fairly dull, to be honest. Like, he just looks like a tin can. Really weird because all the other heroes really look like pretty good, to be honest. Like, even this Orc Shaman, the Plague Doctor, I think they all like really suit this game. And then this guy is just a robot. I know you've got another robot here. Yeah, it's, again, probably pretty boring. But that is a cylinder with some electric hands. But whatever, basic attack, 100%, that's pretty standard, only one ally. So if we compare our little robotic healer to another healer, heals an ally for 300% highest defense. We come over to our priest here. The skill creates a barrier for one ally with the lowest HP that absorbs damage equal to 350% of attack. So it gives them a barrier, it doesn't heal them. So it depends what you want to go down with there. Obviously this is at level 5, so it's 510%. So that's all allies. His is at 480. Yes, he's an epic, so it's going to be higher. So he seems to be better than this priest, which it should be. If you do get him, I think he is pretty much a straight swap for the priest. And he's also a demon, and I don't think the demons had any healers before him. So that is really good for me if I want to have a full demon team. He is the first demon support other than Banshee, from what I can see. If you do want to run a full demon team, boom, he is in. There you go. Thank you very much. Also, dropped in game today was the Kali's check-in event. After 7 days, you get a new mythic god. Let's go and check out what she is like. I do like it that they're just giving us like new stuff all the time. Kali's power that stands for the great time manipulates the time of everything apart from the enchanted hero. Slows the flow of time except for the hero for 10 seconds. After the great flow begins, also increases attack speed and MS of enchanted hero by 200%. I don't really understand what is going to happen just there. I know that it's increasing your attack and movement speed by 200%. That is awesome. But is that all that it's doing? Which means that everyone else is going slower? I'm not sure. Very weird. Attack of the undead heroes by 20% and dodge increased by 16%. So that would work really well, say, on one of your melee undead heroes. There is also this new god Vishnu. There is that name Vishnu. They've obviously put Vishnu in there instead of our other new one Shiva onto the list. But he blows the conch-shaped instrument made from Vishnu's divine power and boosts the energy of fellow gods. Gains 1 block of MP every 20 seconds. So that is a really, really good god. He is a passive god. It's literally as soon as I get him, he will be in my team. He will be in one of my teams because getting an extra block of MP every 20 seconds, you're going to be getting off all of your other gods even quicker. Wow, I would be pulling for him. Seriously. Max HP of the orcs increased by 25%, dodge increased by 20%, and grants the power of the avatar, increasing attack speed and movement speed of the enchanted hero by 12.5% for 10 seconds when the enchanted hero dodges the enemy attack. And it stacks. Seriously, if you get dodge up really high for one of your heroes, which you're getting extra dodge here, then the attack and movement speed is going to be stacking up. Seriously, this would be one of the most top tier gods I've seen. It is a passive god, so you don't have to worry about that mana, and it is just doing work for you. So as soon as I get him, if anyone gets him, put him in your team. I'd love to see how this goes up. If this 20 seconds comes down, maybe it comes down to 13 seconds, and then you are literally working with a really, really nearly OP god. I cannot wait to get him. Seriously, and you can pull for him if you have enough. You've only got 2 more days and you've got 66. I don't have any of these tickets. But yeah, if you can get him, I would 100% pull for him. 100% go for it. There is also one other hero that has been inputted, this demon swordsman. Another demon, it's melee hero, slashes nearby enemy and deals equal to 100% attack, standard. But when he is applying his top ultimate skill, he also heals himself with 50% of the damage dealt. That is awesome. Continually slashes the enemy, dealing damage equal to 50, 50, and 250% of the attack, while life-stealing the dealt damage. And the last slash knocks the target airborne. So cool, because that stops them from doing what they were doing. After applying his ultimate, 80, 80, 300%, while life-stealing, and then goes airborne and burn. Wow. And then this awakens the slumbering evil within the demon swordsman, transforms him into his true self, 30 seconds. Wow. He releases a wave that removes 1 buff from all enemies. Okay, that's really cool as well. Enhanced and gains additional effects when a demonic present state wears off, deals 200% damage to all nearby enemies and inflicts knockback. Seriously, he seems like a really, really good hero. Very hard. It may be very hard to like work in with another team, but all of that stacking on top of each other, you're knocking them back, you're sending them airborne. I really like the look of him. I don't know, I'm not going to be pulling for him necessarily, especially not as much as that god. The god is something that I'd go for if anything. Yeah, he just looks like a really solid, really, really solid hero. Alright, so the only other thing is this Cloudscape Isles. It's coming out in 3 or 4 days. As soon as it's out, I will have a video on what I will be doing in here. So watch out for that. There'll be some in between. But that is it for today, and I'll see you soon.